This weekend boasts some heated rematches from the regular season and one game that was called off.
Well, we're talking about the Bills and the Bengals. Of course, that matchup is the one we all remember. The game was stopped after Bills safety Damar Hamlin's on-field cardiac arrest. Now, the two teams will meet in Buffalo this Sunday, while the Chiefs host the upstart Jaguars in the other AFC matchup.
Over in the NFC, the Giants take on the Eagles in an NFC East showdown. Then on Sunday, the Cowboys will face the 49ers in Santa Clara to round out divisional weekend.
Let us bring in CBS Sports NFL reporter Tyler Sullivan to help break it all down for us. Lilia, I'm not one to mince words about what teams I like, but I won't start there. The AFC matchups all feature very potent offenses, especially for that Bills-Bengals game on Sunday. Who comes out on top, and can Jacksonville potentially upset the Super Bowl favorite Chiefs?
Yeah, I think it's going to be fascinating with that Jaguars-Chiefs game because you have two quarterbacks that are just bored. You know, for Patrick Mahomes, he is elite. He's won a Super Bowl. You have a guy like Trevor Lawrence, who is the #1 overall pick, was anointed coming out of college to be the next Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning, John Elway, and he started to play like it. Outside of that first quarter in that game against the Chargers where he threw 4 interceptions, he flipped a switch and started to look like that generational quarterback. So if all of a sudden we start to get that guy for 4 quarters, they're going to give the Chiefs some problems. Kansas City's the betting favorite to win the Super Bowl this year, but they have let teams hang around a little bit. Yes, they have a tremendous record. They had the #1 seed. They had the first round bye, so they're going to be well rested. But is this thing that we saw over the regular season where they kind of let teams hang around, roost come here with the Jacksonville Jaguars? All of a sudden, if they start making this a game, you could see a huge upset with the Jacksonville Jaguars. If you're talking about the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals, that game to me is the must-watch game, not only from a star standpoint with the quarterbacks of Joe Burrow and Josh Allen, but we also may see the emotional side of things. As you mentioned, Damar Hamlin, that game got stopped in Week 17 because he collapsed onto the field. He has been at the team facility, Sean McDermott said, pretty much the entire week this week. You never know. Could you see him at this game in some form or fashion? That could be a fascinating story there. But in terms of the game, it is a juggernaut in terms of offenses. Josh Allen and Joe Burrow, they are arguably two of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. And you saw in that game that was canceled, it was for a small moment there, Joe Burrow and the Bengals did not look afraid against the Buffalo Bills there. So this one's going to be tightly contested as well.
Now, Tyler, over in the NFC, I want to move you there. The top-seeded Eagles take on the Giants, who have been led by a red-hot Daniel Jones. Can they pull off an upset in Philly?
It certainly feels like it, right? These New York Giants, they have a 2007, 2011 New York Giants vibe. And what do those two teams do? They won the Super Bowl. So you never know what can happen here, especially when you're talking about division rivals going head-to-head. The Philadelphia Eagles swept the season series with these teams earlier this year, and it wasn't really particularly close, especially that Week 14 game where everybody was playing their starters. The Philadelphia Eagles blew them out, and it wasn't particularly close. Now, the question is going to be the health of the Philadelphia Eagles. No team needed a first-round bye more so than the Eagles. Quarterback Jalen Hurts was dealing with an injury to his throwing shoulder. Lane Johnson, their star tackle, was dealing with injuries as well. They're both expected to play in this game, and I'm curious to see what happens if they're fully healthy, or at least somewhat close to fully healthy. If they are the team that we saw earlier in the year that went undefeated through the first portion of the year, they're going to be a legitimate threat to win the Super Bowl. But you do have a New York Giants team that has that feel of a team of destiny, a Cinderella-type story. You mentioned Daniel Jones has been playing well. They have arguably the best remaining head coach in the playoffs in Brian Daboll, first-year guy, probably going to win Coach of the Year. If he's able to pull the right strings and apply pressure onto Jalen Hurts, we could be in upset mode with New York.
How about them Cowboys? Can they upset the undefeated rookie QB Brock Purdy and the Niners?
Well, it's going to be a huge question because they were super impressive against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in that opening round. And it was not a particularly close game, but you do have to wonder, is it Dallas finally flipping the switch, or were they simply playing a bad Tampa Bay Buccaneers team that went 4-7 against teams that were not in their division, which was a division that was considered to be the worst in the NFL? So that's going to be the question here as they go up against a San Francisco 49ers defense that is tops in the NFL. There's certain situations where I do think Dallas can find success, specifically deep throwing the football. So for me, that's what's going to be interesting. But I do think San Francisco ultimately pulls that game out.
Pretty clear who you were rooting for. Womp womp.
Tyler Sullivan, thank you.